Mackey Motors in Lake City is the place to find new and certified used vehicles, along with a knowledgeable and helpful sales staff. Find new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City.
We're back here live on the Mackey Motors post-game show here on 93.7 KKRL. Joining me now from the Coon Rapids Bear Crusaders is Brynn. What a game for you guys here tonight, Brynn. Talk to me overall. What was sort of the game plan coming into tonight against Payne?
I think we definitely knew we had the height advantage, so we tried to pound it in down low and try to get that height advantage and mismatch on all of our girls so that we could crash them down on the boards. Because last year they kind of played like a 2-3, but they really pulled their bottom goals out to make the outside shot harder for us. So that was kind of our main focus. I think we did that well tonight.
And, I think you did too. I mean, you started off this game with just an astounding first quarter. You started off with that three. You started attacking the bottom of that basket. What was kind of going well for you and your team in that first quarter to start off?
I think we started off way too slow, and then we really picked it up, and then we had that energy and the momentum, and we stuck together. And our biggest thing was running our offense tonight. We knew that this was the night where we had to run our plays and make sure we knew what we were doing so we come into those harder games next week.
I know that Stanton loss must have been a little bit hard for you. They probably lit a little bit of a fire in you guys' butt here this week. So what were some of the things you wanted to focus on here in this game?
Definitely rebounding and staying out of foul trouble. We had a few in foul trouble last game.
Sure.
And we really limited those fouls, and I think that helped us keep us in the game and keep us fighting.
Well, it definitely was not the issue here tonight. Hardly any foul trouble. I mean, that first two quarters went by really quick. So you guys definitely cleaned that up, and I think you got Miss Clayburg down here who helped you out a lot here tonight. Talk about that first half, and what did you talk about at halftime?
We said that we need to keep it up and keep running our offense, because that's what was working for us. We were doing patient, we were seeing good shots, and we were keeping strong on the boards, and we just wanted to continue that in the second half.
And obviously at the second half, you're able to bring out some of those bench players to get a little bit of time. How does that kind of feel to have those girls get some playing time at the varsity level?
Oh, it's fun on the bench for us. We get all excited, and it's good to get them a good experience because they're going to be our future of the program. So it's fun to see.
Obviously, I named you Motor and Player of the Game. Just an outstanding performance from you here tonight. So congratulations, and we'll all catch up with you later on down the road.
Yep, thank you.
Absolutely. Brynn Bass, again, of the Coon Rapids Bear Crusaders, joining us here on the Mackey Motors post-game show. We'll switch around the camera and the microphones. It's a little bit of an awkward transition. There you go, Miss Clayburg. Like we said, Breeley Clayburg joining us here for the Coon Rapids Bear Crusaders. Really great game for your girls here for tonight. What were some of the things that you noticed from Payne here tonight?
They definitely, well, not in a rude way, but they were a little bit struggling with some seniors that were lost, and we just try to take advantage of it as much as we could and try to run plays up and down the court just to get points and shoots.
Yeah, I definitely saw that too. I think, they're still trying to figure out just how to build that thing, but obviously here tonight, just an amazing game from you. 17 points, a whole bunch of rebounds. What was firing for you here tonight?
I really think I was just motivated to not have a 7-foot giant on the other team. It just kind of made me just really want to score as many points as I could.
I was going to say, obviously, we're mentioning Daniel Hoyle a little bit here. You were kind of used in the same way, down by the post, getting up there and whatnot, being used down by the post on the left block and whatnot. How was that kind of working for you first half compared to second half?
Well, first half, just like any other game, I'm still a sophomore and still a little bit intimidated by the upperclassmen, but I just try to use my height and advantage as most as I can and just put it up there off the backboard.
You say you're a sophomore, but you're playing like you're a senior. Like you've been there, you've been fighting for the ball, you have really great placement. So I tell you what, I think you're playing a lot better than a sophomore at this point.
Well, thank you.
Talk to me just about the second half. What were you kind of talking about at halftime? And what were some things you wanted to see continue to improve?
Well, at halftime, we really just said, what's open, we need to look opposite and get some more different passes out there.
So I tell you what, 54-18, great win against Payne. What are some things that you picked out that you want to still work on?
I definitely want to work on being able to post up anybody, no matter the height that they are, just trying to square up and put it up there.
Absolutely. Well, I'll tell you what, congratulations on the great victory, and we'll hopefully catch up with you later.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Again, Breeley Clayburg of the Coon Rapids Bear Crusaders joining us here on the Mackey Motors post-game show. We'll switch the microphones one more time. Hopefully, there we go. And we'll give you this coach. Hopefully, maybe there we go. And of course, head coach of the Coon Rapids Bear Crusaders, McAlister, joining us here on the post-game show. Coach, great victory for your girls here tonight. You got to feel proud about
Oh yeah, definitely. We had a tough game on Tuesday that we were competitive in, and first conference game, it's nice to start out 1-0 in the conference, and I think the girls got out on top and stayed out on top, and that was kind of our goal the whole night.
What were some of those differences you saw from that Stanton game to here tonight?
Well, Jessica Evans was able to play tonight. She had an injury and couldn't play Tuesday, so it was nice just having to add that extra depth for us. Along with that, we did a much better job of running plays. We tried to mix it up all night. We also did a much better job of taking care of the ball. We had a lot of turnovers against Stanton, which they put more pressure on us, but I think just in general, we just took care of the ball and were able to run more offensive sets.
I think really Clayburg kind of mentioned it really well. Patriot kind of here tonight just was trying to still figure out their offense a little bit up first day. Hoyle graduating, that's their height that they had last year.
Yep.
What were some things that you saw from Patriot here tonight?
So I told the girls that the big thing is they've killed us on the three-point line. We've done an okay job of taking Danielle Hoyle away in the past, so we had no idea what we were going to do for this night. So a lot of the things that we talked about was three-point line. They shot a lot of threes against Boyer Valley. And I think we took that away, so it was hard for them to run offensive sets because if you look at the bottom of our zone, we're averaging like 5'10", so we're a big bottom of the zone. It's hard to get it inside.
Absolutely. Halftime, you have a pretty decent lead. What were some of the things you told your girls?
I just told them to keep doing what we were doing. There's a lot of things that we talked about before the game that they were doing and just kind of reiterated this is things that need to keep going. Like with the Stanton game, we played 3 really solid quarters and had 1 really bad quarter, and that's what hurt us. So I told them we got to make sure that we come out and play 2 more solid quarters.
Obviously, you're going to take the time this weekend to relax a little bit, but what's that next matchup look like for you guys?
We have 3 away games next week, 3 conference games. We go at Cam on Monday, at West Harrison Tuesday, at Woodbine on Friday. So we got some really competitive conference teams, so we really got to be going.
Absolutely right. Well, Coach, thank you so much for coming up and talking with me.
Yeah.